hey, didn't see you there. Don't mind me, I've just always wanted to do that. So it's snowing right now, very faintly. It definitely won't stick. We're actually due to have a lot of rain today, and it's only really sticking. Actually, it's like really coming down now, but my dad says it's not going to stick, but he could be wrong. I got another beautiful bouquet of flowers. This one's actually from two of my good friends. They actually created a book Instagram where they post all their favorite books and give reviews. These girls are really the only people I trust when it comes to books because we have very similar genre interests and they tell it how it is. Like, they do not sugarcoat it. They tell you how they feel about each book. I shouted them out on Instagram like last week, I think, and they gained quite a few followers from that. So thank you everyone for rallying, but they so kindly sent me some flowers to thank me for giving them a shout out. And I gotta say, like, these are just so me. I love a nice rose carnation pairing with some green. Like, this is really me in a flower arrangement, I think. So I'm keeping this one out here with me so I can look at it. So I'm just sitting here actually listening to tomorrow's podcast episode, the cut from my editor. I'm listening to it. I'm super picky with these sorts of things, so I try to stay super focused, although naturally I am multitasking. Wow, it is really coming down out there. I need to show you guys before it stops. So I'll zoom on the grill so you can really see the black on white snow action we got going. Snow really excites me. I feel like the last time I had like a true snow day was, I guess actually maybe it was in like January of this year, right? We did get a pretty big snowstorm in New York, like the squall they called it. So that was the last time I saw like a big snowstorm, which I guess makes sense. But before that, honestly, we didn't have a very snowy winter in New York last year. And so it's been quite some time since I really witnessed like a nice big snow. I distinctly remember when I was like 10 years old, or whenever Hilary Duff's Metamorphosis CD came out, the blue one. I remember that being like the biggest snow I'd ever seen because I put on my snow gear to run out in the snow into the middle of the street and meet my friend who was across the street halfway so we could show off our CDs. And I'd gotten the Metamorphosis CD and I thought I was the coolest girl on the block. And I also got, what were those things that, please someone tell me what these things are called. It's like a mini little boombox, and they're little square cassettes that you put into the mini boombox and it would play, but it was like a keychain. Please someone out there know what I'm talking about. I also got that for that Christmas, I believe. And I got like Pink and Avril Lavigne and Kelly Clarkson, my girls. That was the best Christmas ever. I think that was my only white Christmas. Maryland does get snow and like does get weather, but I find that we always just get gypped here in my town because my dad claims it's because we're by the water and the water does stay relatively warm throughout the winter. So supposedly that is the reason why we don't get as much snow out here, but look at it now. We are getting some flurries, everyone. Yeah, I'm just gonna resume listening to this episode and giving my notes, and then I have to create some promo graphics for tomorrow's episode, which, like I said a few days ago, is all about the myths regarding like white weddings and why white, why different colors. And even if it doesn't sound too interesting to you right now, I am positive you will love this episode. It's probably too early for this, but there are really no rules in 2020. I'm sipping this Olipop cherry vanilla while I work, and it is just so freaking good. I don't know if you can tell, but I just went outside. I just threw myself together. So I got myself all ready really quick and ran outside to get a picture, and now the snow, oh, it's kind of all melted from my hair. But the funniest part is that in these photos, like, they're all like cute and whatnot, but you can't tell that I'm actually wearing my running shoes, like my sneakers. I'm wearing them underneath my jeans in all of these pictures, but you will never know from Instagram. I'm wearing sneakers because this. Remember earlier in the vlog when I was like, my dad said it's not supposed to snow that much today, it's supposed to turn to rain. My dad says it's not going to stick. But he could be wrong. Well, my dad is wrong. Like, check that out. I was on this podcast collab call, and I just kept like looking over and getting distracted by the snow midway through our chat, and I was like losing my train of thought constantly. I'm like, I need to pull these shades closed because the snow is legit distracting me. I feel like I'll probably get some questions about this shirt. It's actually Tess Christine's clothing line, Backyard Roses, and it's one piece. How cute is this? I think it's maybe sold out on her site, but I'm happy I snagged one before they sold out. She's doing really well with her clothing line. So I've gotten a lot of questions about how I edit my Instagram pictures. So I use Tezza app. And so you can see I just edited these snow pictures, which turned out so cute. It's cool in this app because you can copy and paste filters from other photos. So I try to keep all my pictures kind of looking relatively the same. Like there's definitely some variance, but for the most part, my color scheme's kind of the same. And so for these, I threw on the Fridays filter, which is made by Summer Fridays. It's my favorite filter. And then I go here to the slider and I basically just increase the shadows a ton, like basically all the way. I don't know, it just really enhances like the lighter pieces and the snow. I crank up the grain as well. I love the graininess. Again, you can like really see it kind of in my face. I also love that you can manipulate videos. So this is a video that I just put the filter on as well. And just twirling around, being a dweeb in the snow. I genuinely have no idea what to caption it. Probably something stupid and cheesy. Snow, what is it? Brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my snowflakes that stay. Okay. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. I think I'm gonna post that as the caption, but I don't tend to win when it comes to captions. So this is what I'm eating for lunch. I feel like in Vlogmas I haven't really been showing you what I've been eating, but we got takeout from this local place. Just got skewers, like steak, and a Greek salad, and some pita, which I already helped myself to. And yeah, this is my lunch for the day. And I am sitting here getting some work done. I need to knock out some to-do list things. I literally haven't knocked out like one thing, so I need to do a lot. Quarantine, but I don't know, with all this time, I'm like, I wonder what my Facebook friends are up to. I digress. So I saw just throughout my scrolling a lot of proposals recently, a lot of marriage proposals, and I thought to myself, like, what the heck? So many quarantine proposals. It's basically an everyday occurrence on my feed these days that I see someone getting proposed to, and that and people announcing their pregnancies and things like that. That's also been very popular these days, just given quarantine probably. And I keep having these like weird stress dreams that I'm either pregnant or that I'm engaged to some random guy that I've never met. Like I keep having this recurring dream, and I know that it's just not even possible, just knowing about the brain, it's not even possible to invent faces. Your brain can't invent faces. So when you're dreaming about someone, you have seen them at some point in your life, maybe on the street or in a movie, or you know the person from like second grade, like you've seen this face before. So that's what even scares me more, that I'm getting engaged to this person that I have seen. It's probably some random guy, like sweaty on the subway after work. Like, I don't know. So that scares me. So I have been giving a lot of thought to weddings recently, even though I have zero romantic prospects at the moment. So does this mean that I'm past the point of boredom and going crazy? Probably. Please help me. But anyway, I figured that I would put this to good use, and we'd start this series with the question that kind of sparked it all for me, which is, why are wedding dresses traditionally in the Western world white? Like, why white? I'm so curious about this. I really just could not let it go, and I tried Googling it, and it was just like a rabbit hole that I fell down. It really spurred on this series to happen. Hello everyone, Editing Katie here. I'm sitting in bed editing the vlog you're watching right now, and I realized that I didn't properly really finish this vlog, / I feel like I just stopped recording clips like halfway through the day, so I'm sorry about that. I like to think this episode's kind of a glimpse of, what working with me is like. So like if you're my coworker and you're like sitting across the table from me, like this is what you get, really, truly what you get. Not much movement from my seat, except for to admire some snow, take some pics and come back. So yeah, really realistic day, honestly. I've been, feeling recently, I'm like, wow, when I work, I don't really like do a whole lot of crazy fun things. I'm working. So yeah, that is what I did today, and this has been a very healthy glimpse of this is what I do in a day. I sit in my seat and I do things. But yeah, that is really it for this vlog, guys. So stay tuned until tomorrow's episode. I'll talk to you guys then. It is midnight and I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go to bed.